All right, Knicks fans, we need to talk. Because something just came out of LeBron James' camp that has this entire fan base losing its mind. And honestly, I have thoughts. Strong ones. So stick with me for the next 10 minutes because this is one of those stories that sounds small on the surface, but could genuinely reshape our roster for next season. Before we get into it, if you're new here, smash that subscribe button right now because we cover Knicks news every single day and you do not want to miss what's coming. And if you're already part of the family, drop a like on this video before we even start. It genuinely helps this channel grow, and I read every single comment. So let's get into it. Here's the situation. LeBron's longtime agent, Rich Paul, went on a podcast recently and dropped a bomb that a lot of people are still trying to process. He basically said that if the Lakers don't win a championship this year, New York becomes the #1 landing spot for LeBron. Now, that alone sent shockwaves through the league. But here's the part that I think everybody is sleeping on, and it's actually the juicier detail in the whole story. Rich Paul said LeBron wouldn't just show up in New York uninvited. He wants a blessing, and not from the front office, not from ownership, not from the coaching staff. He wants it from one guy specifically, Jalen Brunson. Think about that for a second. The reigning Finals MVP, the engine of this entire Knicks operation, would need to personally pick up the phone and tell LeBron James, "Hey man, come on. There's room for you here." That's the actual key that unlocks this whole thing. Not money, not marketing, not the bright lights of Madison Square Garden. One phone call from Brunson. And look, as a fan, my gut reaction is pure excitement, right? We are talking about a 4-time MVP, arguably the greatest player of this generation, potentially wearing the orange and blue. 10 years ago, this would have sounded like fantasy football talk. Now it's a real conversation happening on real podcasts with real reporters taking it seriously. But let's slow down for a second, because I want to give you my honest take here, not just repeat the headlines. First, the money side of this actually makes a no-brainer. New York doesn't have cap space to offer LeBron a max contract or anything close to it. We're talking veteran minimum here. So if this move happens, it costs the Knicks almost nothing. Worst case scenario, it doesn't work out, and you move on with basically zero financial damage. Best case scenario, you've got a future Hall of Famer coming off the bench, still capable of putting up efficient numbers and controlling the game in ways almost nobody else in this league can at his age. That part of the equation is honestly a slam dunk, pun intended. Now, here's where I get a little more critical, and I want you to tell me in the comments if you disagree, because I know this is a spicy take. The real issue isn't LeBron's talent. It's the locker room, because if LeBron comes to New York, somebody's minutes are getting cut. We're talking about Josh Hart. We're talking about Mikal Bridges, guys who bled for this team, who bought into their roles, who helped get us further than we've gone in decades. Are we seriously going to ask one of them to sit more just to make room for a 42-year-old rental? Coach Brown has already shown he's not afraid to bench guys situationally. Karl Anthony Towns has seen it. Bridges has seen it. Hart has seen it. But there's a massive difference between an occasional benching for matchup purposes and that becoming the new normal for an entire season. That's the part that worries me a little bit, if I'm being completely honest with you. That said, and this is where I land on this, I actually think this roster has earned the benefit of the doubt. This group went through real adversity last season and came out stronger on the other side. If any locker room in this league can handle a superstar coming in with the right mindset, in a reduced role, with full respect for the pecking order already established, it's this one. And the fact that LeBron himself is saying he wouldn't even come without Brunson's blessing, that tells you everything about how he'd approach it. He's not walking in trying to take over. He's walking in as a piece. That completely changes the equation for me. So here's my real question for you, and I want you to actually answer this in the comments below, not just scroll past it. If Jalen Brunson made that call today, would you want LeBron in a Knicks uniform next season? Yes or no? Tell me why. I read every comment on these videos, and some of the best takes on this channel come directly from you guys. So don't be shy. Now, zooming out a little bit, this whole storyline is honestly a perfect example of where the Knicks are right now as a franchise. We're not the team begging for relevance anymore. We're the team that superstars are calling about. We're the team that a four-time MVP wants his agent to be talking to. That's a massive shift in league perception. And whether or not this LeBron thing ever actually happens, that alone should make every single one of us proud to wear this jersey, metaphorically speaking. But I'll say this too, and I want to be real with you guys because that's what this channel is about. I am tired of the Knicks being treated as an afterthought in stories that are really about somebody else's decision. This is framed as LeBron's call, Brunson's call, Rich Paul's negotiation. At some point, I want the Knicks to be the ones making other teams sweat, not the other way around. So even though I'd welcome LeBron with open arms, I also want us building our own path, not just waiting by the phone, hoping a call comes through. All right, that's my full breakdown of the situation. If you made it this far, you clearly care about this team as much as I do. So do me a solid. Hit that like button right now if you haven't already. It takes 2 seconds, and it tells YouTube to show this video to more Knicks fans just like you. Drop your honest opinion in the comments. I want to see this comment section blow up today. And if you're not subscribed yet, what are you even doing? Hit that button. Turn on notifications. Because we've got more Knicks coverage coming your way very soon. And trust me, you do not want to miss what's next. Thanks for watching, Knicks fans. Let's go get this championship.